What is Grashof number? Let us understand Grashof number with the help of the following example. Consider a vertical hot plate of length L. At a temperature Ts, which is equal to 90 degrees Celsius. Let us expose this plate to cold air at a temperature 30 degrees Celsius. As the temperature of the plate is greater than that of the temperature of the air, so heat is transferred from the plate to the air through natural convection process. Now the temperature of the layer nearest to the plate becomes warmer than the layers away from it. Therefore, the density of air in this layer decreases. Now, due to this density difference, a buoyant force acts on the air in the upward direction. Now, as the air rises up, a viscous force develops between the layers of air and the surface of the plate. This viscous force acts in the downward direction. That is, in the direction opposite to the flow of air. Now, if we measure the ratio between the buoyant force and the viscous force, we get the Grashof number. Thus, Grashof number is the ratio between the buoyant force and the viscous force on the fluid. Mathematically, Grashof number can be expressed as where g is the acceleration due to gravity, beta the coefficient of volume expansion, Ts the surface temperature of the plate, T infinity the temperature of the fluid, L the length of the plate, and nu the kinematic viscosity of the fluid. Note that the Grashof number is a dimensionless parameter. When gr by Re square is much greater than 1, then the forced convection effects can be neglected. Gr by Re square is very less than 1, then the natural convection effects can be neglected. And when gr by Re square is equal to 1, then the combined effects of natural and forced convection should be considered, where Re is the Reynolds number.
Related term is the lumped analysis.
Question. Remember keywords. The lumped analysis. Remember diagram. Remember definition. Useful information.